Hi students, my name is Nilesh Nagarasheth. I am from Mannavara. So last class we were discussing about a topic from 8th standard, that is mensuration. In mensuration we already discussed about area of closed figure and related to that formula. So we already discussed some of the problems based on that. So let us move on to the next topic, that is area of trapezium. Area of trapezium. Yes, so I hope you know about trapezium in the chapter Understanding Quadrilaterals. So trapezium is a type of quadrilateral, so having one parallel sides and another non-parallel sides here. So that is trapezium is a type of quadrilateral having a pair of parallel sides and a pair of non-parallel sides non-parallel sides here. So let us draw a pictorial view of a trapezium first. So here is just observe here we have it's a quadrilateral. Here it is a quadrilateral. So that is having one pair of parallel sides and another one is a non-parallel side. That means those who are not parallel, that is intersecting one. So that means here one pair is the parallel, means here we can construct a parallel lines here firstly. Yes, one line we have to write like this, and another parallel side should be greater than this side. So should be greater than this side. So here you can take from this point also. So this point also we can take, or so greater than this one. So likewise also you can take. Here just observe, here I am taking like this. That means here I can join these 2 points and here I will join these 2 points. Yes. So here just observe, this is a trapezium. So here just observe, these 2 are the parallel sides. And these 2 are the non-parallel. Just observe, when you extend this one, it joins at some point. It after extending both the sides here. So when you extend like this, it must joins at one point here. So that's why it's not a parallel sides, it's an intersecting line. So these 2 are the parallel sides here. So let us name here A, B, C and D. Here we have to find out the formula to find the area of a trapezium. So there is no any formula here to find the area of the trapezium here, but we can find out. How can we find out this one? So here just observe. So already we know about some of the areas of some closed figure, that is triangle we know that, and parallelogram we know that, and also circle we know that, and rectangle and square. Some of these areas of some closed figure already we know here. So using that only we have to find out the area of this trapezium. How can we take such things here? So here just observe. So when I am drawing this line, when I am taking the perpendicular line here, just observe. So here it's a perpendicular line, just observe, it forms a triangle. And when I construct a line perpendicular distance here like this, so here just observe, here it forms a triangle, and here, so from these 2 perpendicular heights, so here we have a rectangle. So that means here this complete closed figure is a sum of area of this triangle, area of this rectangle and area of this triangle. So sum of these 3 things, when you take the sum of these 3 things here, so we can easily find out the area of trapezium. Yes. So let us, we have to, already we named something. So after that we have to take some of the namings. That is, I will take this as E and F here. Yes. Then for that one, so for taking the area of the triangle, area of the rectangle and area of the triangle, so for that we need some of the measurements. That is, so this length I will take it as this complete length. Firstly I will take this complete length, so it is A. So firstly I will take this complete length as A, and here the small, that is length of this rectangle, that one I will take it as B here. So it's a measurement B, and this small length I will take it as C, and this small length I will take it as D. Then if this is B and this is also B, because it's the opposite sides of a rectangle, that is, this also we can take it as B here. Yes. Then another one, it's already we know that it's a perpendicular height. This one I will consider it as H. As this one is the H here. So or this we can take it as L also. So for the easiest measurement we can take it as L also here. Yes. So let us, we have to take the area of the trapezium, but so already we know that the trapezium is a sum of all these three figures, that is triangle, rectangle and the triangle. When we take the sum of area of this triangle and area of this rectangle and area of this triangle, so we can easily find out the area of a trapezium. So let us, we have to take each and everything. Firstly we have to take the ABE triangle, that is area of ABE triangle. Area of ABE. So already we know that area of triangle, it is a half into base into height. So here firstly it is half, and what is the base here? So base is BE. So BE is a base, means what is the length of BE? It is C. C into and height. Height it is H. Yes, half into C into H we have. Then again we have to take here rectangle we have. So that's why area of rectangle also we can take. That is area of ADFE. Area of ADFE is equal to, so already we know that area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So that is, here the length is B and breadth is H here. So that's why here we can take B into H. Then again we have another triangle here. So that one we have to consider. It is area of triangle DFC. DFC is equal to half into, is a triangle, that's why half into base it is DFC, it is D into height, perpendicular height. If it is, this one is H, so then this is also H, because the opposite sides of a rectangle is same, that's why it's also H here. So here we have three things. So already we know that the area of a trapezium is equal to the length, sum of these three areas. So let us take area of trapezium is equal. So here we already know about that one, that is, here in this case, in trapezium we have three different closed figures. The trapezium is made up of three different figures here, that is, one is a triangle, another is a rectangle, another is another triangle. So that means the area is the sum of these three closed figures, these three figures. So that's why we have to write the area of trapezium is equal to area of this triangle plus area of this rectangle plus area of this triangle. So that's why we have to write like this. That is, area of trapezium ADCB is equal to. So here I am just writing area of trapezium here. So it's the sum of these three closed figure, that is area of ABE plus area of this rectangle, that is ADFE plus the area of DFC. area of DFC. So the area of this complete trapezium is the sum of these three figures. That is, just insert the values. Already we found out this thing. That is, area of ABE is equal to half into C into H, half into C into H, plus area of ADFE. Already we found that B into H, plus area of DFC is equal to half into D into H. Half into D into H. So here in this case, just observe H is common for all these things. So that's why here we can take out H outside. That is, and we take out H here, so only 1 by 2 C remains. Plus when we take out H here, only B remains here. And when we take out H here, only 1 by 2 D remains here. Is equal. So here, just observe 1 by 2 is common for these two, but here it is not 1 by 2 is there. So that's why we can take out the LCM of the denominator. We can take out the LCM of the denominator here. So that's why here firstly we can take the LCM. So what's the LCM here? 2 we can take it as LCM. Here just observe, here initially 2 is in the denominator, so that's why the numerator term remains as it is C, and here 1 by 1 we have, so that's why here we have to multiply with 2, so simultaneously we have to multiply 2 here also, so that's why here we have 2b, plus here already we have 2 in the denominator, that's why D remains as it is, that is in the numerator. Yes, so after that I will write here. So you have to continue here only. Yes. So here just observe, I will take out 2 here. That is 1 by 2 into H. Into, so what it remains here? Here just observe C plus 2B plus D is in the bracket. 1 by 2 into H. So here just observe. So here 2B we have. So can I write it as B plus B? Yes, obviously. So we can write it as B plus B, C plus B plus B plus D. So here just observe B plus B is equal to 2B as it is. Here just observe, when we take C plus B plus B, 1B we can take here C plus B plus D. Here just observe, when we, here this total distance is A. So total distance A means it is split into 3 parts. Just observe how many parts here, 3 parts, one is C and B and D. From this point to this point C, and from this point to this point B, and from this point to this point D. So that's why this complete side A is equal to C plus B plus D. That's obviously. So that's why here 1C, 1B and 1D. So we can take it as A. So that is 1 by 2 into H into A plus D. So that is, this is the formula of area of trapezium ADCB. That is, area of ADCB or ABCD is equal to half into H into A plus B. So what is the value of H here? H is the perpendicular height, and then A is the base length, and B. A and B are the sum of the parallel sides. Sum of the measurement of the parallel sides. A and B are the sum of the measurement of the parallel sides. That after that one just write here. So where H is the height of the trapezium. Height of the trapezium, and A and B are the measurement of parallel sides. Measurement of parallel sides. That means in your problem, so whatever the measurement you have, so just find out the height of the trapezium and the measurement of the parallel sides. These 3 quantities you have means you can find out the area of that trapezium. So another time I will tell you the same thing. Here just observe, when we have a trapezium, so you have here B and B, those two are the measurement of parallel sides. So that means when you have this base, complete base, and this side, and this means these two are the sides of the trapezium, those two are the parallel. So already we know that trapezium is a type of a coordinate having a pair of parallel sides. When you have the measurement of pair of parallel sides, so and the perpendicular height, so then we can find out the area of the trapezium using this formula, that is area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 20 h into A plus B, where A and B are the measurements of parallel sides, h is the perpendicular height. Yes, I hope you understood these things. So let us move on to some of the problems based on area of trapezium. Let us take the first problem of this video here. So just observe, we have a trapezium, we have to find out the area of trapezium here. So some measurement it is given, so that is height. The perpendicular height is given, it is 10 centimeter, and C, value of C it is given, that is the base of the first triangle, that is 6 centimeter, and another thing is B, it is given the length of the rectangle it is given, and the D it is given, that is base of the triangle, second triangle it is given. So using this thing, so we can solve this problem, or we can find out the area of this trapezium in two ways. That is, already we learned that how we found out the formula of finding area of trapezium. That case also we can find out, and using formula also we can find out here. So that one we have to know. But in the future problem, so only take the formula. Only you have to take the formula. So here in this case, I am just taking both the cases. From both the cases, we have to compare the things whether the formula of finding the area of the trapezium is correct or not. That one we have to know here. So otherwise, so it is full permission of that one, use the formula. Yes. So let us compare the things. Let us verify the formula finding the area of the trapezium. So by comparing these two cases. So first case I will consider, that is the area of this complete trapezium is equal to the sum of areas of these three figures, that is two triangles on a rectangle. Yes. Firstly we have to take one by one triangles. So firstly I will consider ABE triangle, area of ABE. That is area of ABE. So is equal to half into base into height, that is half into C into H. 1 by 2 into C into H. That is value of C it is given, value of H is given, C is equal to 6 centimeter and H is equal to 10 centimeter. That is 1 by 2 into 6 into 10 is equal to 2 into 1, 2 into 5, that is 6 into 5, 30 centimeter square. So it is in both are in the form of centimeter, so you have to write in centimeter square. If any one of that one we have in the meter means you have to convert first. Okay, so here, then let us take the area of this rectangle. That is area of ABFE, that is ADFE. That one we have to take, that is area of ADFE. So what's the area of ADFE here? So here base into height, that is L into H, that is here B into H here. That one we have to take is equal to, so what's the value of B here? It is 12. 12, what's the value of H here? It is 10. So 12 into 10 is equal to 120 centimeter square. Then another close figure we have, that is DFC, that is area of DFC. Area of DFC is equal to here DFC, that means half into D into H, that is half into D into H is equal to 1 by 20. What's the value of D here? That is 4, and value of H it is 10 is equal, it is 2 into 1, 2 into 2 and 20 centimeter square. 20 centimeter square we have know that the area of complete trapezium is equal to the sum of area of triangle ABE, area of rectangle ADFE, and area of triangle DFC. So let us add all these things. That is area of ABCD is equal to, and area of ABE, area of ABE plus area of ADFE rectangle, that is area of ADFE plus area of this DFC, that is area of DFC. What's the area of ABE here? That is 30 centimeter plus area of ADFE is 120. Then area of DFC is equal to 20. Is equal to, here just observe 120 plus 30, 150 plus 20, 170 centimeter square here. That is, here from this method we found that the area of triangle, area of trapezium ABCD is equal to 170 centimeter square. So this is the first method, and then we can use the formula. So most of the maximum time in the next problems we have to take the second method only, the another method only, because so we have to use only the formula. That is, this is the second way. Another way, that is second way means here we have to use the formula. Yes. So here just observe the area of trapezium. Area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into h into a plus b. We have the formula here. So using this formula we have to find out the area of the trapezium. So here b we have, but what is the value of a? So here just observe, here a is the sum of these three things, c, b and d. That is, a is equal to b plus c plus d. So what's the value of b here? It is 12 plus value of d, value of b it is over, and value of c it is 6. Then value of d is equal to 4. Is equal to, what's the value here? It is 22 centimeter. Yes. Then we have to insert the value of a and the value of b and value of h in this formula. That is, area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into h. What's the value of h here? It is 10. And what's the value of a here? A is 22. It is plus, then value of b is 12. Is equal to 1 by 2 into 10 into here 22 plus 12, it is 34. 2 into 1 and 2 into 17. 17 into 2, 34. So that's why I just cancelled out like this. And here we have 17 into 10. 17 into 10 is equal to 170 centimeter square. That is area of this trapezium. Here just observe, from this case we found that the area of the trapezium is equal to 170 centimeter, and in this case also we have 170 centimeter square. Here also we have 170 centimeter square. Here in this process also we have 170 centimeter square, which is very easiest here. So here we need some time to find out. Here in small timings, so we can find out the area of this trapezium. That's why use this method to solve and to find the area of the trapezium. This method, so using this formula, so we can easily find out the answer. So that's why just use the formula of area of a trapezium. Yes, I hope you understood these things. So let us take some of the homeworks. Let's take the second problem as a homework here. So here there are two figures are there, two trapeziums are there. So we have to find the area of the trapezium. So its height is given and height it is given, and the measurement of two parallel sides. A pair of parallel sides is given, and here also the same thing, height is given, the measurement of two parallel sides is given. So using the given formula, so area of trapezium, so you have to find the area of this given trapeziums. So I hope you understood these things. So those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. You can get the notification of our channel very easily. Also hit the like button. Thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.